This vlog is for you. You're included in it.
So this week I got the opportunity to go to the family crops and see how we will be breaking ground and what we'll be producing and things like that. We got some baby onions, sweet onions, yellow onions, and white onions, and we have some, I'm not sure what vegetable that is to my right. Right, like what is it?
Ain't Lala, right?
No, I would say Solea. So it's really like, I guess, more of a salon and a spa. I don't know what we're walking into, babe, but let's just see. We can go in here though. The app I was using. But I like the vibe compared to all the other ones. And I think hey babes, it's the real Miss Savage, and I'm not here to talk to you about nothing average. So welcome back to my channel. This is a weekly vlog, a day in my life, week in my life kind of vibe. So me and my man had picked up a little excursion for a day this week where we went to a salon and we got us facials, we got us manis and pedis obviously here, and we got a couples massage. And the services in this establishment was top tier. The boss was very accommodating to us once we arrived. It was a little mishaps as I was ordering everything for us. However, once we arrived on scene, everything was a breeze and seamless, and we both really enjoyed ourselves. This was his first time doing something like this, so I was glad he got to experience it with me. So enjoy the vlog, and I'll be talking to you guys in a second. Now let's get into this story time about the coworker who thought that they were slick, trying to be nosy and prowl in my life like I wouldn't turn the whole script around. Now, let's talk about it. One day a few months ago, I was at work and I was partnered with someone that I'm rarely ever partnered with. Now, I do things a particular way at work. I like to write and stuff, just be in my own kind of world. However, this particular day, this particular coworker had a lot of questions for me and a lot of personal questions just surrounding my personal life, just trying to understand who I am and what kind of lifestyle I live and have lived. So me knowing, just based off of a conversation that I had previously with another coworker, it was brought to my attention that this specific female coworker that I was partnered with that day is actually kind of a younger girl, and she has some insecurity issues. So I just kept that in my mind, nothing really negative, just kept it in my mind so that I can speak to her and maybe motivate her in whatever way and let her know, like, you have to step into that position to be that girl, to feel like that girl. Because all babes are boss babes, but you're not a boss babe until you step into the position of a boss babe. Okay, so I took note of what the male coworker said, didn't think anything of it. I just thought, okay, eventually I'll talk to her. We'll be partnered again. So that day we happened to be partnered, and she had a lot of questions. So what I did, because I know how women are, I know how females are, I've been around them, and I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, okay? When a woman is asking another woman a lot of questions without sharing a lot of details about herself and her life, and vice versa, making it a conversation, a back and forth conversation, it gives nosy, it gives intrusive, it gives slightly envious, slightly like, I wish I can do that, or I wish I could have done that, or just trying to understand, how could this person do that? It's like, how can I say this? When someone is a little bit too intrusive and too personable about your personal life, let's just say comparison is the thief of joy. It's giving a lot of room for someone to try and make comparisons. However, in any ways, I say all of this to say I seen this coming a mile away in the conversation. And from that point forward, once I recognized what I was dealing with, I started to engage in the conversation intentionally, telling the lady things that I only intentionally told her, just to see what kind of woman she was and what kind of character was underneath that I wasn't being shown at that particular moment. And, God be willing, God prevailed, and just a few months later, things that I had only told her ended up coming out of another person's mouth that I've never ever spoken to. And it's 100% okay, because this was a trial. This was a test run. This was a test of your character, and you failed miserably. And so what I did was tell her some intimate details of my life, some personal things, some fabricated things, just to see how far she would run with it. And she tried to run as far as she possibly can. But the funny thing about it is it all got back to me, just as I knew that it would, if she failed the test, you guys. And she failed the test, and it's so funny when people just have pity on their face, because there's a certain energy in the air when you know that you've done something fucked up, or that you shouldn't have done, or that was just out of character for you. And when it really comes down to it, a lot of people don't really have the tenacity to face the things that they do to people. Like, I'm the kind of person, I like to understand the why from a person. Like, why is it that you did what you did? Why is it that you moved how you moved? Let's just get an understanding. I just want to understand the mindset behind it, because I already know, just based off of what happened, that you're a shitty character, and you're probably not the best of friend for you to just, and it's no hurt feelings at all. It's just good to know how to test people's character. It's good to know how far a person will go against you, or what they're willing to do. So it's okay to just test the water sometimes, especially with like coworkers. And the other thing about it is, no one can ever shame me about my life. So I can care less about you sharing things about my life that I share with you, because it's my life. And also be mindful who you do that to, because the next person may not react as nicely and just want to have a conversation and figure out the why. They might actually want to choose violence. So be mindful of who you talk shit to and talk shit about, girl, because it's not safe in the field, honey bun. And it's the fact I know you follow my channel. So I know you're going to see this. And I know you heard me calling you the other day over the thingy-mabobber. And I literally just wanted to have a conversation. And it just shows you're not woman enough. And you're a sorry-ass bitch. And this is not that kind of party. You're not woman enough to stand on your shit. So don't pop it, babe. Don't pop it. No, but for real, though, you guys stay safe, stay dangerous, and be safe out here, because people are crazy. Yeah, so shouldn't. Is that feta? Yeah. You could do light feta. Okay. Do you have a container you can put it on the side? Thank you. Okay. And banana pepper.
Spicy garlic.
That'll be all.
Let me get the spicy.
Every day I learn more and more about this thing called life. It's so important to just let people be who they are and allow them to show you who they are. And it's important that you believe it the first time and realize that everything doesn't deserve a reaction and doesn't deserve your energy. Sometimes you just have to let the universe do its job in revealing people's true characters and intentions to you. Have a great night, y'all.
She was a fairy. Yup, she was a fairy. Yup, she was a fairy. With a fatty on my daddy. He want grab it, he want smack it, he want have it on my daddy. This shit smacking. She was a fairy with a fatty.